Welcome back to Booze and Rocks. My name is David Edwards, and today we're going to make this, an awesome iced coffee. But what goes into a really good iced coffee? Let's find out. All right, today we are making a Kahlua and Bailey's iced coffee. And this whole idea came around because I saw my daughter come home after work with one of these from a local coffee shop. And I've been working from home for the last 4 or 5 months, and I've been drinking way too much coffee. I wanted a coffee, but sometimes it's just too much. But I also want dessert because I'm hungry, so I want something tasty, and I thought, why can't we combine this? And let's add some booze and some rocks and make this an awesome iced coffee. So we're gonna do this together because I think you'll like this. One of the first things we need is your measuring cup. And we need 6 ounces, which is 180 milliliters of coffee. So what you need to do, make your pot of coffee, put it off to the side because you don't want it to be super hot when you make this. So we'll put this directly off to the side here. The next thing we need is your shaking glass. And we're gonna do this in 2 parts so it's relatively easy to do. First, we need some Baileys. Always enjoyed a little bit of an Irish cream whiskey here. We need 2 ounces or 60 milliliters. The next thing we need is some Kahlua. Now we need this coffee liqueur. You can use whatever type of coffee liqueur you like that suits your sweet tooth and the flavors that you prefer. We need 1 ounce or 30 milliliters of this. And of course, you can adjust the amounts as you need to. Next, we need 2 ounces of a heavy whipping cream. Now, I use a whipping cream. You can just use heavy cream. You could use half and half, depending upon how thick you want it. I use this because it gives me consistent 30% fat ratio. All right, on to the good thing of building this. But first, we need to put just a couple of ice cubes in here. And we're going to stir this together just a little bit. And this is just to incorporate everything so it works together nice and neat. Put this off to the side. It's a little bit complicated already. Take your plate. Caramel syrup. You cannot go wrong with a little bit of caramel syrup. You just want to do enough so that you can rim the glass. Choose a glass that you want. In this case, I'm using a stemless wine goblet. You can use whatever you have at home, whatever you like best. Do that. We are now going to add ice. We're going to fill this glass with ice. Looking nice. Next, we're going to put our coffee in. We need our 6 ounces of coffee. And this is one of those reasons why you don't want to use super hot coffee, because you don't want your glass to be super cold when you pour hot coffee in, because you don't want to break your glass. Take your straining device, in my case, my Hawthorne strainer, and we really don't need it because don't have anything special here, but I'm just going to pour this now. And we're almost done. Get a little bit of whipped cream. Looks nice, probably the best little whipped cream presentation I've had. Take a grater and a little bit of chocolate. Again, you don't have to if you don't want to. And we're just gonna give it a couple. And it looks beautiful. It is gorgeous. And now I don't want to drink it because it looks so good. But let's drink it, see how it turns out, because you know, I'm just gonna use my straw only because dessert in a glass. Absolutely sublime. Hold on. You get the hints of the Kahlua just comes through very nicely. The Baileys come together. They always mix so well together. I'm using a hazelnut coffee. Use the coffee of your choice. You can make it a little stronger if you want, or a little weaker. Again, it'll give you those flavors that you want. This blends together perfectly. You know what? What I'd like you to do, give it a try. In the description, not in the description, but in the comments down below, tell me what you think about it. It's simple, it's easy. I really like it. I think you will too. And you know what? If this is your first time to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification. However, if you don't like an awesome coffee, hit the thumbs down button twice. And we'll see you next time. Welcome back to Booze on the Rocks. My name is David Edwards, and today we are going to make the Kahlua and Bailey iced coffee. That's right, the best iced coffee you ever tried. So stay tuned, because you know, I'm going to make an iced coffee, and I've forgotten exactly what I was going to say. And I think you do too. So join me in this little, is our shaking glass. The next thing we need, of course, is a measuring cup. And I'm only doing this so that we can work together and measure along together. So if you have yours, perfect.